Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Agenda Season Podcast. I'm your host, Kenneth, with my co-host,
Jashawn.
Pop.
Today, we're going to talk about the NFC. We're going to do our record predictions, talk about them a little bit. Let's get started. So, we're going to start with the East.
The NFC East. All right.
So, let's start with the Eagles. Where have you got the Eagles going?
Eagles. I had them going pretty. I had them 13 wins.
I had them 14 wins.
I got them at 13 as well. 13-4.
13 wins? Who'd you have them losing to?
Let's see. I got them losing one to the Cowboys.
I think one of their losses was to the Cowboys. I think they split with the Cowboys.
Yeah, I had them. I had them losing to the Cowboys away, and I had them winning home. I had the Niners beating them in a regular season.
I think the Niners are going to be really good. I think the Niners might be the best team.
I had the Giants beating them week 18.
All right, I got them losing to the Chiefs, the Niners, the Cowboys, and the Seahawks.
I had them beating the Chiefs because, people always win those revenge games that don't mean really during the regular season from, last year's playoffs.
I didn't take too much into account the narrative. I'm just going on who's the better football team. So I didn't have them beating the Chiefs.
Okay, that's valid.
My only question with them is running back. I think Swift is good, but he's never really been healthy enough to be the guy. And Rashad Penny is good too, but he's never had to be the guy either. They both are injury prone kind of.
I think we have a quarterback that can run as well as Jalen Hurts to kind of take some pressure off the running backs, which is usually the opposite of how it goes. Usually a running back takes some pressure off the quarterback. But I think Jalen Hurts as a runner is so good that his running back, it doesn't not matter, but I think it matters less than for a conventional team. You know what I'm saying?
And then, with him building chemistry with Smitty and AJ.
Oh, yeah, the Eagles are going to be nasty.
Their defense got better. Well, I
I
don't know about their secondary.
Even before they offense.
Well, no, their secondary is cool.
Their secondary is so much better than what it was, especially corner-wise. They're so deep corner-wise, D-line-wise.
They lost some linebackers. They lost they lost both their linebackers, right?
Yeah, but N'Kobe Dean is going to make up for that.
N'Kobe Dean. Second-year leap.
Second-year leap for sure.
They really Georgia East. Or Georgia South. Southeast?
Northeast.
Southeast. Because, Dallas is south of Atlanta.
Philly Northeast.
Valid.
All right, let's move on to the Cowboys. Y'all gonna say I'm dickeying on the Cowboys.
What you got, Cowboys?
I don't think you are.
Y'all go first.
I got Cowboys at 11-6. They're gonna go 4-2 in the division.
I had them at. Wow. Okay. I had them 10-7. I didn't think. Because the way the site works, you're picking per week.
Yeah.
So you don't really see what you had everybody at until the end. But I don't think
you can pull.
I got them at 10-7, but I think they're gonna win more at 10.
I think they win somewhere between 11 and 13.
Yeah. I mean, when we're actually picking, you're going week by week, so you're not going back and looking at the records until the end.
Yeah, I got them dropping to the Giants.
Valid.
Got them dropping to the Niners, the Chargers, Eagles, Bills, and Dolphins.
Really, the Chargers?
I think they're going to drop them to the Chargers. They got to go to the Chargers. Chargers going to come off a bye that week.
That's valid.
I did have them losing to the Chargers and the Niners, and one to the Eagles, one to the Redskins.
Commanders, you're going to get us canceled. Oh, my
wow.
God.
Wow.
First episode and we're canceled. That's crazy.
I'm not beating the allegations, bro. I'm not beating the allegations. Commanded that out. We're not doing that. All right.
We're doing it
live. They're just gonna have to understand. They're just gonna have to understand.
Sam Howell carrying the Commanders to a win over the Cowboys.
You seen that stuff Rivera was saying?
He said if I knew how good he was, I would have started him earlier. I'm
bro, you watching him in practice?
I am not a Sam Howell believer, and I'm definitely not a Riverboat Ron believer. I think that man is senile.
That nigga is senile. For sure he's senile.
I'm a Sam Howell half believer.
I'm gonna give him a shot because I don't what has he shown me in the okay going into going into draft, niggas like everybody was like, "Oh, your team's about to draft Sam Howell," like to joke off, but like somebody's team actually drafted Sam Howell, and he's about to start in the league. So it was like, all right, let's see what it goes.
Week 18, he made some plays. Now it was
week 18.
It was week 18.
Yeah,
right?
it was week 18.
It was week 18, but he made some plays.
All right.
Yeah.
We gotta go back to the Cowboys. Dak.
I like that.
I like that. I used to be a Dak fan.
You used to be a Dak
that,
fanatic, and that was
crazy because everybody forgot I was a Dak fan.
That was
and
a
I
crazy
let it like
era.
I hid. After he let me down, I hid.
I
used to be Dak's biggest fan.
I think this is Dak's year. I'm not gonna lie. Offensive line is crazy good. You got CD, that's number one.
CD.
You got Brandon Cooks, guaranteed 1,000 yards. He
Guaranteed
doesn't go
1,000.
without 1,000 yards.
Gallup's gonna get you like 6,
And
7.
you finally got rid of Zeke, so you got
Finally
Pollard.
got rid of Zeke. Got
Finally
Pollard.
packed up Zeke, so Pollard's gonna carry the load, and I think he's like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I like Deuce Vaughn a lot.
I like Deuce Vaughn. I'm gonna have to see in the league though, cause like he's shorter than me.
Yeah, he low as hell.
Well,
But he fast, he's shifty.
he is.
You
he
know,
is
if
fast as
Darren
shit.
Sproles can make it in the league, because Darren Sproles was up 5'7".
Yeah. Deuce Vaughn 5'6".
So what?
Yeah.
An inch don't make a difference, except in
that's
certain
not what she
areas.
said.
In certain areas.
All right, we going Giants or Commanders next.
Let's go Giants.
All right, Giants. I got Giants at 7-10.
I got them at 6-11.
Giants. I have them at. Let me go back. Bro, going back to the Cowboys, their defense is crazy.
Their defense is disgusting. Defense,
Their
you don't
defense
even
is
have to say
crazy.
anything. They was already shut down with that D-line, and now you got Stephon back there, so that way Trayvon is not a liability as much. They like that.
Trayvon need to stop biting on them.
He got better last year though.
Trayvon needs to get some hips. He cannot.
He don't got no Kelly Ringo hips though. He better than he. You know, it's not like that stiff, but like he a gambler. He like Marcus Peters,
Yeah,
but
he
like
got.
with more.
I was gonna say he got Marcus Peterson.
He like Marcus Peters, but he can.
Marcus
he can
Peters be in the area though when the ball get caught.
Yeah, like when Trayvon gets beat, he gets beat bad.
It
But,
looks
like,
bad.
Terrible.
He
He
a playmaker.
Hey, even in Bama, he was like that.
Who are they safeties?
It's damn. It was. Let me see.
They got. Was it Ronnie Harris?
No. He just got cut from India, I think.
I can pull it up.
That's a tough scene.
They got
I forgot his name.
J-Ron Curse and
Yeah, it was Curse.
Donovan Wilson.
Curse had a good season.
Yeah, I like Curse.
I don't know much about.
Doesn't
Wilson.
really move me.
Their D line.
Their
crazy.
D-line is what's gonna.
When you have a defense like that, the safety doesn't have to be elite. He just needs to not get beat over the top.
Mhm.
Tell that to the Niners, bro. The Niners is like I was thinking about it earlier because I was bored at work. So the last couple of days I just been watching college football while I was doing my work.
For sure.
And today I was rewatching the OSU Georgia game from last year, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Because I was half watching it because I was at a wedding on New Year's Eve when the game was on. But I was rewatching it and like just thinking back on Georgia games last year, they built like the Niners, just front heavy, and the secondary is just garbage. Like Ringo, man, Marvin Harrison had Ringo on the ropes. Like that nigga, like he is like what you were saying about Trayvon, but like Trayvon's better than he was. Like he began left out the like Marvin Harrison was doing dirty, and everybody was just like targeting him. Like Marvin Harrison had his licks, Ibuka had his licks, and then what's his name? Johnson had his licks. Like they was just taking turns on him. It was nasty.
He was getting a train wreck.
He was getting trained. Like it was crazy. He's gonna suck for Philly, and like I don't know, man. Cause Sherm took him under his wing in the offseason and everything. I don't think that's gonna help him. His hips are so stiff. Pause. But like, just like that nigga.
Pause on the pod is crazy.
You're getting us canceled. First episode.
Pause on the pod is crazy.
Hey,
We
man.
here at Agenda Season love people of all orientations.
I'm not saying I don't, but it's like sometimes you just gotta pause it. But I don't know, man. He just I don't know.
All right, back to Giants.
We on the Commanders or we staying on the Giants?
We still on Giants.
We didn't really go
You
into
didn't
the
give
Giants.
predictions
really
on
go
Giants
into-
at all.
Oh yeah, I had to check what I had the Giants at.
Yeah, I got Giants at 7-10.
6-11. I don't like their weapons at all.
Mm-mm.
Their weapons are.
I had them 8
are
and 9.
ass.
Yeah, outside of Darren Waller,
I still think they make the playoffs though. I don't know how.
I don't got them making it. Outside of Darren Waller, none of their receiving weapons move me. I like Jalen Hyatt, but I don't think he's ready yet. Saquon is a guy, but you can't run him like they did last year and expect him to hold up again. You just can't.
He got some injury history too.
Yeah. And then giving all that money to Daniel Jones is just nasty.
It's one of those, because I'm an NBA guy, right? So it's sometimes you give a contract to a player because you don't have a better option, but losing that player would leave you at a worse option, and that's Daniel Jones.
I mean, he was serviceable, but like I don't know about paying him. Like, what did they give him? Like $40 million a year?
38, right?
Yeah,
38 a year. Yeah, that's basically 40. That's crazy. That's Mahomes. That's like $7 million less than Mahomes.
Yeah, outside of Saquon and Darren Waller, they got Isaiah Hodgins, Slayton
was doing good during
Paris Campbell,
their little playoff run.
Slayton is
Wandale Robinson.
One, no.
They got Hyatt.
Hyatt is nice.
Hyatt and Sterling Shepard.
Hyatt's a nice little vertical option.
Wandale Robinson breakout season. You heard
Darren Waller is
heard
the
it
one though.
first.
Like Darren Waller is a capable one.
I think a lot of their success is going to be based on the defense. I don't see Wink running it back again like he did last year, though.
I think so.
Wink is very, 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 very secondary focused.
Their secondary is nice. Deontay
Their
Banks is
secondary
a dog.
is nice.
Deontay Banks is a dog. And they had another rookie. But I know Banks is a dog.
But I don't know how to explain it, but with the level of players they got, I just don't see them being able to hold up as well as they were in the first year when there wasn't as much info on how Wink was going to do, which he basically just did the same thing he always do. We blitzing, we got corners on islands.
Their offensive line is really good too.
I like their O-line too.
I do like their O-line.
They have great tackles.
Adoree is nice. Adoree is a lockdown. Like the way he was playing towards the end of last season, he was locked down.
Dory Jackson?
Yeah.
I
He
like
was
him.
nice. He
I
was
like him.
nice. Him and Deontay is a nice duo. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like that a lot. Deontay is a 2. They can match up well.
Giants they're definitely going to have a top half defense at least.
Yeah.
Definitely top half.
I think Cowboys like top 3. I feel like I like AFC defenses, but like I feel like the best of the best, the elite defenses in the NFL, top 3 in the NFC.
I think
Who are your top 3?
Eagles, Cowboys, then Niners.
That's very valid. That is extremely valid.
Because I don't like the Niners as much as the Eagles and the Cowboys because they don't have a secondary. Like, I feel like they have one of the worst secondaries in the league.
Yeah, but their D-line and linebacking cores, we'll get to them.
Yeah.
We'll get to them.
my big issue with the Giants is a lot of their games are against heavy hitters. Like, they got to face the Niners. They got to face the Dolphins. They got to face the Bills. They got to see... they got to see the Eagles, of course, twice. They got to see the Cowboys twice. Like, that's a lot of top 3 teams, you know?
They have, like, I think their strength of schedule is, like, they're the, like, 13th hardest
Only
schedule.
easy wins I see for them is Cardinals.
That's the easy
That's
one.
an easy one for
Everybody's
everybody.
taking their turns on the Cardinals.
We'll get to
Cardinals
that.
getting their ass smacked by
Yeah, only easy ones I see is Cardinals and Rams for them. That's it.
Rams a funny team.
Rams is a nasty
We
team.
get to do it, but, like, Rams is a funny team.
All right.
I like the Rams.
It's like, you know what's crazy? Stetson Bennett is a veteran in the Rams.
Is he like?
I think Stetson is going to get his
He
chance.
older than Mack in them. Like, he older than Mack and T-Law in them. He's like 26.
Yeah, he was having coffee when Matt Stafford was born.
For real shit.
I think he's going to get his chance because I really think Matt Stafford is cooked. Like, physically. Yeah, physically, I think he's cooked. I don't think his body's going to hold up for 17.
All right. What do you think of the Commanders?
Going week by week, I don't see a lot of wins for them.
Let me see what I had him at.
Now, my record, the way I did it week by week, I looked at my record and I was like, there's no way.
I had him 6-11.
I got him doing the same.
I got him 2.
2 and 15?
Yeah.
Wow.
When I went week by week, I didn't see a lot of good wins for them.
I feel
I
like
know
their
I said-
their defense is elite.
Their defense is great. They have like a top 5 D line in the league. Like,
I think you also got to respect their wide receiver core.
Yeah, they got one of the best in the league.
That's true. They have some strong strengths, but they have some weak weaknesses.
Like,
I'm also not a Sam Howell. I know I just said I was a Sam Howell believer. I actually don't think
I don't
You
like
want the
niggas switch up. We are agenda season.
Agenda
you
season
need to
for
stand by your agendas.
the agenda I'm pushing. I'm going controversial takes only. 2 wins.
2 wins is nuts.
2 wins is very
Their
much
defense
so
is too
nasty.
good to get 2 wins.
Yeah, I don't see them winning too much in the division. I got them going 1-5 in the division.
I'm going 2-4.
Yeah, I only see them splitting with the Giants. I got them getting swept by.
I had them beating the Cowboys once.
I don't see it.
I could.
Dak threw 5 picks against them last year. He might throw two
Now,
this year.
I got them winning 2 games, but I really believe their ceiling is like 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Two is a floor. If I'm just going by, are they better than the teams in front of them?
Okay.
Not better than a lot of teams, but I could see them winning up to 6.
Their defense is elite. Like, their
That
defense is top
defensive
10.
line is nasty.
It's nasty.
D-line is nasty.
The secondary is getting better. I like the rookie they got this year. Forbes, ball hawk.
I like Forbes.
Ball hawk.
I think Forbes just got to get his weight up to play in the league. If he's gonna be the even if he's not gonna be the number 1 corner, if he's gonna be the number 2 corner, you're going up against big guys. You gotta be able to strap down and you gotta be able to tackle. And I just think his frame
DK off the line, it's going to get treacherous.
Yeah, I think his frame is just too small right now. If he can build up, get a little bit bigger, I see it for him because he got the height, he got the speed. His frame is too small for me right now.
So they're gonna the receivers. He's probably gonna have to because it's him and Kendall Fuller. What do you think of Kendall Fuller?
I like Kendall Fuller.
I like Kendall Fuller too. How old is he this year? He's what, 29, 28?
Something like that.
Yeah, I just think he's a little older.
I thought he was older than that.
He do seem like he's older than that.
It felt like they've been in the league forever.
So Forbes might have to be on DJ Moore because they play the Bears. He's gonna have to take Smitty because that's also like another. That's gonna be a fun matchup because like they both like slinky, fast niggas. So it's like that's like one of the niggas like he don't have to be bulked up for. But that's not to say like Smitty isn't him because Smitty is.
That's the skinny
Smitty
nigga
is
Super
nice.
Bowl.
Smitty is nice.
He is nice as hell.
He is nice as hell. Like I feel like he got. I don't want to say he got more potential than AJ, but like, cause I like AJ a lot.
I wouldn't be mad if you had that take, right? Like AJ is a better product, right?
Yeah, AJ's better right now because like more experience. He's done it for longer. Smitty is nice.
He's very nice.
I like them. I want to say I liked them a little bit more than Chase during the draft. I was one of the niggas that was like Team Smitty back then because it was like who was wide receiver 1, Smitty or Chase. I was more so leaning towards Smitty at the time. Even though Chase is like, I think Chase is better obviously now, but at the time I like Smitty more.
Chase also got a better quarterback.
Chase do have, well, Hurts is like up there now.
Hurts is up there now.
But yeah, like the first 2 years, because like the first year, Smitty wasn't that productive.
I think regardless of how Hurts just played, I got Burrow still ahead of him.
Yeah, that's valid.
Especially as a passer.
That's valid. That's for sure valid.
Especially in the system that they run.
I feel like, and then they play Buffalo. I'm not a Gabe Davis believer. You know how I feel about him. But Diggs is probably gonna be like Fuller assignment, and then they play Atlanta. Atlanta got who's that one guy that just bulked up over the summer?
Not Drake London.
No, not Drake London. It's the other guy.
Pitts?
No, not Pitts.
Not Zacchaeus.
It's
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
the light-skinned guy.
Yeah, with the long hair.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh, let me see. Matt Collins.
Yes.
I mean, he's cool, but like, I don't know. I feel like the rookie cornerbacks are gonna have to step up this year because like they all just got thrown in the fire. All of them are starters.
Again, I think they'll be fine just because of how dominant that D line is.
Yeah.
And top tier O lines are rare in the league. It just so happens that two
O
of
line
them
play has been.
It just so happens that 2 of them are in their division though.
Yeah.
But
that D line is crazy.
Like I said, I got them 6-11. I think they missed the playoffs, but it'll be a good first year for Sam Howell. I think it'll be a good first outing.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, but good enough for them to feel good about him going into year 3.
That wide receiver core is nasty. Terry and Jahan Dotson is like one of my sleepers this year.
Jahan Dotson's one of them ones.
Jahan
I think
Dotson.
If Curtis Samuel is your number 3, I think you're in a good place.
Yeah. Because Jahan Dotson, I got him like in fantasy. Him and Olave was the 2 niggas I was looking for. Like in like.
Y'all talking me into like 5 or 6 wins. Y'all talking me into it.
Yeah, I got him. I got him at 6.
I think 6 is the sweet spot. It's enough where you feel good about how, but it's not too many where it's like he's a world beater, you know, especially playing in that division. Yeah, we moving on.
Man, that D line is crazy. I'm looking at it right now again.
I was
Chase
looking at
Young,
that D-line, I
Darren
was
Payne,
like, wow.
Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat. Holy.
Yeah.
I hope we
Who
played them.
Who has a better D line than them?
Eagles.
Maybe. Eagles and Cowboys.
They got the Georgia Bulldogs
the
in that
best D
defense,
lines
man.
in the league is in the NFC East.
Yeah.
And the AFC East. Well, yeah, because Jets and Patriots.
Yeah, Jets got one of them ones.
All right, let's head next division.
West.
Yeah, I've got in my order. I've got North.
North? We can do
Yeah,
North.
Let's
do
do
North.
North. Let's start with the Packers.
Before we start, I think the North is like, I want to say, second most interesting division in the league. No, third. Most interesting in the NFC for sure.
I think it's just going to be the most competitive because I feel like all the teams are
very equal.
They're very much on equal footing. I think the Packers are in a weird spot because last year you clearly saw their defense wasn't good enough to carry them, and their offense was just lacking the talent in the pass game for Aaron Rodgers to do anything. So this year you got basically a rookie quarterback because Jordan Love hasn't done much.
has been nice.
Jordan Love hasn't done much of nothing in the regular season.
Even in like the joint practices they had with us, like I feel like our defense is like, I feel like our defense is gonna be top 5 by the end of the season.
Tell the audience.
I'm a Patriots fan, so
Okay.
our defense is gonna be top 5 by the end of the season. But he was cooking like the first day of joint practice. Second day we was locked down, but the first day he was cooking. Like he was making some throws.
Talk about an agenda.
Even so,
pushing it.
their offense just doesn't move me.
Their offense is nice.
Their offense.
They got
doesn't move
weapons.
me.
Dobbs, nice. Watson, nice. Jaden
Dobbs
Reed.
can't stay healthy. Watson, I think, is nice, but he's still young in his.
I mean, they're all young together, so it's like I feel like they're gonna start off like I feel like they can either it's like a boom or bust offense for the first year, but I feel like next year their offense is gonna be really good because they're all young. They're all like second-year players.
All right, what you guys got them at?
The Packers, I had them at 10-7.
Kind of.
No, 9-8. 9-8.
I got their floor at 6. I got their ceiling at 8.
I got them at 7-10, and I got them going 3-3 in the division.
I have them going 3-3 in the division, but I think they're 9-8, potentially 10-7. Because I really like that team. Their O line is nice. Their running back duo is nice. I like Aaron Jones and Dylan as a duo.
My issue with their O line is the tackles can't stay healthy.
Yeah,
they always have issues with Bakhtiari, and if you got
Bakhtiari is
issues with your
always
blindside tackle, you're gonna have issues with your O line.
Yeah.
It's not enough. It's not enough blindside tackles in the league for you to always have a hurt one.
Shoot, even if they healthy, it's not a lot of blindside tackles in the league. Tackle play sucks right now.
Tackle play is really, really bad. If you got an elite tackle, you got to keep him
If
upright.
you got an elite tackle, hold on to him.
Shouts out to Ronnie Stanley. Stay healthy this season, please.
I'm not even gonna get into the right tackle position of my team.
Said please.
They said please.
He said please.
Oh man, but the Packers defense, I feel like, I don't know, their defense, they have the players,
It has potential.
but their coordinator just be
Their
selling.
coordinator is so
And
so
they
bad.
like according, cause I was like when they had their joint practices with us, I was going through their beat reporters, and their beat reporter, one of them was like, Jair and them went up to the D coordinator, was like, we want to play more press, cause we're tired of like playing all soft, and like everybody in the league calls them like a soft coverage team, cause like they'd be like 3rd and 2 and they be fucking like 6 yards deep. Like, what are you doing? It's crazy. And they hate it. Like, they hate it. They want to play press. They want to be on it. They had there was this one rookie,
Looking at their offense,
Valentine. He's nice.
Looking at their depth chart, I'm not moved. Like outside of their running backs, and offensive line, which is decent. You got a rookie tight end. Rookie tight ends don't really produce like that.
Musgrave is nice.
Rookie tight ends don't really produce like that.
But it's a rookie quarterback, so he's gonna be leaning on.
And
to
your
him.
top three is Watson, Dobbs, and Jaden Reed. That's not moving me, especially when you got Jordan Love at the helm. It's not moving me.
I think Jordan Love plays well. Like Pop said, they can win like 9-10 games. I think Jordan Love doesn't play well. They win like 6.
I think he's gonna play well.
All right, Bears.
I like the Bears,
I
but
like the Bears.
my predictions did not like the Bears because my prediction had them going at 7-10, which I didn't see that happen. I felt like they would win like 8-ish games, and then like move on to next year and keep developing.
Fuck all that. Is Justin Fields going to be top 10?
Top 10 in the league?
Top 10 in the league.
No,
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 I don't
you're
think so.
crazy.
No.
You're a crazy man.
Like maybe top 16.
I do have him having a breakout season.
Yeah.
I do.
Agenda season, big agenda. Book it for right now. Justin Fields top 10.
This is crazy because you're a Michigan fan.
Listen,
Like that's nasty.
Listen,
As a Michigan fan,
I've been a believer. Listen, as a Michigan fan, he was cooking us.
all right, that's valid.
He was cooking us. I'm not gonna lie. He was cooking us, and I was a believer from him from the jump when he was in the draft process, and they weren't trying to go for him at all.
They saw they was remember they were saying he has epilepsy or something.
49ers
like,
passed on him.
Yeah.
I swear, like the story was that he had epilepsy, and they were scared like the billboards in the NFL would like scare him off or like will trigger him or something. It was some crazy, like them draft day stories.
You see
where,
a black quarterback, you're like, well, this nigga needs a weakness.
49ers passed on him. Broncos passed on him. All these
Jets passed on him.
Jets passed on him.
Jets
Last year you saw that in the right structure and a proper system, he can turn into something. Is he inaccurate sometimes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, he didn't have nobody really outside of Darnell Mooney.
Yeah.
It's not even.
I think, and we saw it in preseason.
N'Keal Harry was his 2.
Nasty.
That's nasty.
That is nasty.
Didn't he get released?
Yeah.
That nigga
From the
belonged.
Vikings, it was like yesterday.
Oh, we're recording this on Cut Down Day. Shouts out to all the McDonald's workers, Door Dashers, Amazon warehouse workers. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate
Stop,
y'all.
bro.
You know,
They gotta take care of their families.
And they will. They got a free degree.
everybody
and now
needs
they about to.
everybody needs an
He said,
HVAC
get your
technician.
degrees. He's like HVAC technician.
Listen, play ball, get your degree, try to make it in a league. If it don't work, hey, you tried your best. Now, please deliver me my food. Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to all my cut down niggas, man. Stay
Oh.
strong out here.
All the
It's
football
hard.
players with the business degrees because the classes was easy. You can't do nothing with that.
Listen, we seen the LinkedIn's, y'all. You doing good for yourself.
Y'all know right, man.
All right, let's head on to the Lions.
I like the Lions.
I like the Lions a lot.
I like the Lions a lot.
I
I had
feel-
them 10-7.
I got them 11-6.
I feel good about the Lions, but I don't feel that good about the Lions. I got them 9-8. I do got them making the playoffs as the 7th seed, though.
You don't need that many wins in the NFC to make the playoffs.
Definitely. I got them making it, but I see them having a rough path. I think, their roster is really young. I think Dan Campbell is still trying to fully find his way. I think he's on the right path, but he's not all the way there yet as a coach.
They have the 11th easiest strength of schedule,
Yeah.
and I think that's gonna help.
Um,
Goff.
I'm not a Goff believer. I think that's the biggest thing. I'm not
A year
Goff
ago,
believer.
like when he first got traded, I was like, he's one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. Last year, him and Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson might just be a miracle worker. I don't know, and he might be the best coordinator in the league, offensively.
I like golf enough.
I like him enough now.
Enough.
Amon-Ra, my problem with them, like their offense right now, is like the lack of receivers. Because outside of Amon-Ra, they don't have anybody. Because J-Mo was suspended to
6 games.
he's six games.
6 games?
Yeah, and they lost a couple of players on defense due to gambling.
I think a lot of that is going to be supplemented with the run game, though. I really
Jameer
really
Gibbs,
like Jameer
I'm high on.
Gibbs.
I drafted him in fantasy.
I think Jameer Gibbs is going to be a receiving weapon to replace
Yeah.
the production you would get from your receivers. And David Montgomery is a
Montgomery is
really,
a
really
beast.
good number 2 to have.
Shout out to Jameer Gibbs. I got him in my Madden franchise. He been cooking for me.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog.
I think offensive line, they're decent. I wouldn't say they're great, but they're good enough.
I feel like they're good.
They're
Their
good
offensive
enough.
line is really good.
They're good enough to get the job done. Not world beaters like what some of the teams got in the East, but they're good enough.
Yeah. I mean, low key, the North got some decent offensive lines.
Their biggest strength is their defense to me. I think defensive line wise they're really good. They're low key talented, especially with Hutch. And the secondary, while it doesn't have any really big names.
CJGJ.
I forgot he was there.
Yeah. Kirby Joseph was nice last year. He
remember
the game he had against Rodgers?
He said he had the 2 picks and sealed it with the picks, and that's what I meant. Like, why now they got CJDJ.
Yeah.
But before that they didn't really have any big names, but they performed.
Sutton was nice, and then they had the guy they traded to Atlanta. I forgot his name. Okuda. But I think he was hurt last year. If I remember correctly.
Wasn't he out the season? Was he out the season?
I think he was like out
he
the
tore
season.
something.
Yeah, it was like an ACL or Achilles. I think it was ACL.
ACL, I think so.
Yeah, my
But they got Branch too. They got Branch from Bama.
My big issue with them schedule wise is I feel like last year especially there was a lot of games where they shouldn't have dropped them. They had it, and then they just couldn't close it out.
Well, if you remember, like last year, like they started off slow. That was all. They started off slow, and then after they lost to us, after we shut them out, and then Ben Johnson started calling the plays, they just split it up. Like after we shut them out is when they went on that tear.
It just always sound like you pushing Patriots propaganda.
No, I'm serious. Like,
no,
if you look at the,
you're being literal right now.
I can't wait till we do the AFC so I can tell you what I think about your team.
It's cool.
You know what I think about your team, and you don't like it.
It's cool. It's cool. It's just everybody want to bandwagon everybody. It's cool. It's cool.
All right,
we'll see.
Vikings.
I got Vikings winning the division. I got them at 9-8 as well. I also got them at 3-3, but I see them winning more games in the conference.
I got them at 8-9.
I had them way too high. I'm going week by week.
I had them 3-3. I think I had the whole division 3-3, which is crazy.
I have the whole division 3-3 too. I think it's just they're so close, talent wise across the division. First of all, shout out to the Vikings. They got the best wide receiver in the game.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Jettis is him.
Jettis is him.
I was first overall in my draft last night. I told everybody, I was like, I don't know why y'all politicking over who I'm gonna pick. Y'all know who I'm gonna pick. It's not even a debate. And then Addison.
Shout out to my man from
candidate.
USC. Addison, I got you on.
No, my man's from Maryland.
Is he?
He's from here, yeah.
No, he came out of USC. He came out of USC.
He came out of USC.
He transferred.
He was. I think he was from PG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got him 9-8. I think right now it's just their division. If any team takes them over, it's gonna be the Lions. But talent wise, I think they supersede all the other teams.
You believe in Madison?
I do believe in Madison. I also think that they're just not gonna be a heavy run team.
That's valid.
Even when Dalvin was there,
yeah.
It's not like Dalvin was a bell cow back on the ground. It was a lot of screens. It was a lot of swing passes. It was a lot of out of the backfield with Dalvin. So I think Madison can take over the little bit of ground game that they were doing. And when you got the best receiver in the league and you got a number one receiver next to him to replace Thielen.
Yeah. Addison is going to be so good.
And let's not act like KJ Osborne is a slouch.
Yeah.
He be dropping sometimes, but he's decent.
They got Reagor as the 4th.
That doesn't move me.
They got Hawk.
Yeah, Hawk.
Hawk moves me.
They got Hawk.
He moves me.
I think it's just too much talent in that receiving room for them offensively to be contained. And I wasn't a believer in Kirk Cousins 3 years ago. The past 2 seasons, he's proven me wrong. He hasn't performed in the playoffs, but as far as regular season performances, he's been great.
Kirk, I was talking to people, and I was like, if you like hide his name, and you just look at the stats, you'll be like, this is one of the most consistent performers of all time.
Kirk Cousins is like the benchmark for a good quarterback.
He will give you 4K and 25 every year, no matter what.
If you're
death taxes and 4K and 25.
If you're better than Kirk Cousins, you're a great quarterback. If you're worse than Kirk Cousins, you're probably an average quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Average to ass.
Average to butt.
Yeah. Who's the last team? Oh, we just went over the Vikings.
All right,
We gotta talk about the defense.
Oh, I'm not a believer in their defense.
I think
I just like.
is meh.
I like
Defense is gonna
Brian
be
Flores.
weak point.
I think
Brian
Brian Flores
Flores
is one of the best defensive minds in the league. But I just don't like their defense. Like,
outside of Danielle Hunter, they have no names. Maybe if you still want to say Harrison Smith or somebody, I don't see any
they had
names.
one corner. I forgot his name. Let me see.
Right now they're starting corners. Byron Murphy Jr. and
I don't think it was Byron Murphy. It was
Caleb Evans. I don't know who that is.
Byron Murphy isn't the number one.
He's not.
He's
never mind.
He's a slot corner, isn't he?
They got him listed as the starting right corner. On
That is-
Lewis
ESPN.
Seen was like
That is
kind of
nasty.
mid last year.
He broke his ankle or something like that, right?
Yeah.
When they was playing in the UK.
Yeah. Andrew Booth Jr. Oh no, there's just something about their team that just.
Listen,
I heard Ty Chandler's been like good in camp.
Kirko
though.
Chains who always find a way.
That's fair. He's gonna get them like they're gonna have a winning season, and yeah, like 9-8, and then go from there.
All right, which division we going to next?
Let's go West.
West.
Let's get the Cardinals out the way now.
You said 2-15.
No, I said 0-17.
Oh, you said 0-17.
I think
Deshaun said 2-15.
No, I said 1-16.
1-16. I had him
1-16.
1-16 as well.
I got their lone win coming against.
I have them beating the Texans, which is crazy. I don't think they're beating the Texans.
I
They
got them
might
beating
go-
the Rams.
Oh, valid. I might have to switch it and have the Texans beating them and them beating the Rams once. That would make sense.
Yeah, it's just no way for the Cardinals. It's no way for them. They don't got nothing right now. Kyler Murray, even if he comes back, by the
He's
time
not coming back.
he's not coming back. There's no reason for him to come back. They're gonna tank the whole season. Why would
Yeah.
he come back for the last 3 games?
I feel like he's probably like
Josh Dobbs, period. They're starting Josh Dobbs.
That's nasty.
That's
That
so
is
nasty.
nasty work.
Nasty.
The worst part, they traded for Josh Dobbs to
They
start.
sent a
the fifth?
fifth round pick for Josh Dobbs.
To Tennessee.
Shout out Josh Dobbs though. That
Shout
man,
out
what he
Josh
got? He
Dobbs.
got a degree in aerospace engineering or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, shout out that man, Josh
I don't
Dobbs.
know, bro.
Man.
These
you
like,
a good
technical
guy,
degrees.
Yeah,
It's
good
crazy.
dude.
but you a good man, but like
Matt Patricia got a degree in like literally rocket science,
we hate Matt Patricia over here.
and he sucks. I'm not even gonna get into
Listen,
that man, bro.
we-
We'll talk to him about him when we go to AFC next week.
We like Josh Dobbs, but you the captain of the tank right now.
His job is to get them as close to Caleb as possible. They're gonna get Caleb and Marvin, and it's gonna be nasty.
I got a question for you, Pop.
Yeah.
I've seen in a lot of your fantasy leagues you've been drafting James Conner. Why?
I think he's gonna be the main target.
They,
A
He's
lot-
getting all the.
A lot of the points that he scores are red zone targets. They're not
That's
getting in the
what my
red
man
zone.
was telling me yesterday.
They're
He was like, they all his snaps is red zone snaps, and they're not making it to the red
They're not
zone.
getting in the red zone.
But I don't know. I feel like he's just gonna be the most productive. Well, him and Hollywood. Hollywood is gonna be productive this year.
I did pick up Hollywood to sit on my bench, just because he's all they got.
somebody
He's
needs
gonna-
to
him and
generate
Connor.
offensive something.
I think Connor can give me 10 points a week.
That's asking a lot from a Josh Dobbs led offense.
Let me see, cause in all the leagues that I have him in, like I have him in like 2 leagues. I feel like my backups, like by the time James Conner probably fizzes out, my backups is gonna be like, cause my backups are like bust potential. So it's like Tank Bigsby. I had Tank Bigsby. I had Madison. I had Ty Chandler. I feel like Ty Chandler and Madison are gonna split carries in Minnesota. So.
All right, here's all you need to know about the Cardinals and how they feel. They know that Kyler Murray's hurt, not probably playing for the first 3 quarters of the season,
for sure.
if he plays at all. They got Josh Dobbs, Clayton Tune, and David Blow as their quarterbacks.
David Blau. Oh, his wife is the track star, right?
I don't know shit about.
It was in Hard Knocks when the Lions was in Hard Knocks.
Hey, look, go ahead and free Zach Ertz, free Trey McBride.
His wife is Gonzo's older sister.
Uh,
Yeah.
They don't got no O-line though.
No, they got good tackles.
I like Paris Johnson Jr.
They got Paris Johnson, and then they had another tackle. Like they had DJ Humphries, Humphries, who was cool, and then they let Josh Jones go because like they knew he wasn't gonna start, and then Kelvin Beachum, he's alright, but like I still don't like him when he snaked Kyler on ESPN.
I will say, some of the defensive pieces, I do like Buddha.
I like BJ Ojulari.
Free Buddha, man.
Free Buddha, bro. He's too nice to be on there. I know he hasn't really performed up to where he was picked, but I'm still a Zayvon Collins believer. I think he can be one of them guys. BJ
Ojulari, my LSU dogs.
Yes, you basically just pulled Zayvon Collins out of a hat because nobody's believing in Zayvon Collins.
Listen. Before we picked Owe, I was on the Zayvon Collins train, and what was that, 21?
Owe was from Michigan too, right?
No, Owe was Penn State. No, not Penn State.
Oh no, it's the other guy that was from Michigan.
Ojabo,
yeah.
Always Penn State, I think. Where's Parsons? Parsons
is Penn State.
Yeah, so always Penn State because they went to school together.
Yeah.
Next.
Let's go Seahawks.
Oh, Seahawks? Alright. Seahawks are my sleeper team this year.
Where you got them going?
I have them...
Don't say double digit.
Definitely double digit. Easy.
I got Seahawks double digits too.
Easy.
Really?
I'm a Geno believer.
I got him 10-7.
He didn't right back.
I got him 10-7. They have the best wide receiver core in the league.
That's true.
They have one of the best secondaries in the league. Their D-line is like my only issue with them. Their running backs is cool. I like Geno. I like their tight end Noah Fant is like he's alright.
He's decent.
Their D-line is sus. Their linebackers cool. Secondary I like a lot.
You think Geno repeats?
Yeah, I think he repeats. Why wouldn't he?
He
DK and Lockett, JSN. Come on.
What you got him at?
Charbonnet in the backfield with
I only
Walker.
had them win like 7 games.
7 games is crazy.
7 with JSN,
7 wins
DK, and Tyler Lockett.
And they gotta play the Rams and the Seahawks. I mean, and not the Rams and the Cardinals twice. And they always beat the Niners at least once.
You're right. Okay, y'all talked me into it.
Always beat the Niners at least once. Like, they have the upper hand on the Niners. I don't know why. But I think the Seahawks defense by the end of the year, if their D-line can be like somewhat productive, like just do something, and they'll probably be like top 10 minimum. They're definitely gonna be top 10. Like
offensively,
defense, offensively top 10 as well. I think so. I like Geno a lot. I think he's gonna go 4K in like 25, 27. Maybe 30 is pushing it.
I'm thinking 30. With
30,
the weapons?
I can see 30, but like that would be like if he goes 30, I don't know. That's gonna be a season for real. If he goes 30, that means he's probably gonna go like 40, 4,200, 4,300.
Shout out to Geno, man.
Shout out to Geno. What he say? They wrote me off.
They tried to write him off, but
I
he ain't right back. That's all.
That was hard, bro.
That's a bar.
Since week 1, that was the hardest shit I heard in the NFL all season.
Yeah, I think offensively they're in a really good spot. The only way that they falter is if Geno proves himself not to be the guy, which he proved himself to be the guy last season.
He's the guy.
Shout out Kenneth Walker.
Give
him the ball, please.
Charbonnet is gonna take some snaps off him.
Give K9 the ball.
You talking about fantasy?
Hey, don't put me out there like that. Give K9 the ball. JSN is him.
Best wide receiver in the draft. Easy.
You mean Zay Flowers?
Nah. I had Zay 1B, but JSN.
Zay is him. JSN is just different.
See, listen.
No,
so last year,
that was my Ravens bias.
Hey.
Last year it was Garrett or Drake London. I told niggas like before even the combines, Garrett Wilson is the best in the draft. I had Olave 2, then I had Drake London. This year I told niggas from the jump, JSN. Even though he was injured, JSN. And then Zay came out the blue. Was watching some tape from Boston College, so I was like, Patriots, get me Zay. Not that saying that I'm mad at our draft. I like our draft now. Like when we first was drafting, I was mad, but now I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. Like everything happened the way it was supposed to. But if I could have Zay, that'd be nice. But we got a 6th round Zay, so I'm cool. We gonna talk about him next week.
Shout out that man, Big Booty.
Yeah, shout out. No, not Booty. My nigga Pop.
Oh my god.
My nigga Pop, bro.
Alright.
Booty and Pop.
Oh.
Booty and Pop. I almost fell. Yeah.
Man's almost died on the pod.
First casualty of the pod.
You say first like it's gonna be multiple.
Oh no.
Alright, Rams next.
Rams.
I got Rams 4-13.
Ooh.
Yeah, Matt Stafford's cooked.
No,
End
you
of
know what's
story.
funny? I had him 2-15, but that's just because of how young that team is.
They're very young. Offensive line is Swiss cheese.
Yeah, they don't got nobody on the offense.
They have nobody.
D line is Aaron Donald. Cooper Kupp is gonna blow. Is gonna go crazy this year. He might go like 1,500.
He's already hurt though, right? Didn't
No,
he get hurt in training camp?
He's healthy. He's gonna be back week 1 easy.
I like Stafford enough for 6 wins.
Kupp has had like I don't know what podcast. It was like a fantasy podcast I was watching on ESPN, and the lady was like, Kupp got hurt 3 times in his career, and each time he came back, he played the full season. And he was hurt
Kupp
last
is
year.
Dealing with a hamstring injury right now.
No, he
but
said
he's
he's
on
gonna
track
be-
to play
yeah.
week 1.
He said he's gonna be back week 1, full healthy, no issues at all.
Outside of, yeah, this offense is nasty.
It's like that's what Stafford's wife said. She was like, he don't know nobody on the team. Andrew Whitworth was I think he had called the Pat McAfee show. He was like, he walked in the building, he ain't know nobody in that building.
It's just awkward. But yeah, this offense looks nasty. I mean, outside of Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson and Tutu Atwell starting, nah.
Yeah.
Tyler Higbee is okay, but nah. Offensive line is garbage. And you got Cam Akers as your RB1.
I gotta redo my playoff predictions because I did them before I did my research,
Mm-hmm.
and after I did my research, I was like, man,
You had the Rams making the playoffs?
yeah, and I was like, the Rams don't got it. I like Stafford enough though,
Hey,
not for a playoff push, but I like Stafford enough.
hey, free AD, man. Free that man Donald, man. Get
Bring him to the Patriots, man.
That's nasty.
Let
Bring
him-
him to the Ravens.
Let him
man.
be a one-team player, bro. Those don't happen too much no more.
He should have retired like he said he was going to. And that nigga chased the bag.
The
You
Rams,
blame him?
No, because I would too.
Yeah, get that bread. Make your money, black man.
Yeah, this roster is nasty. I'm sorry.
yeah. I mean, it's Cooper Kupp is gonna get all the targets. Like I don't know why I had planned to draft him in so many fantasy leagues, but like, it just never worked out.
It just don't.
And then if Stafford goes out, Stetson's gonna come in, and I don't think Stetson's gonna look like a rookie because he's been playing football for like 18 years, in like the pro level. He had like 10 years at college, so that nigga should come in and just fit right in. Like pause, but you know,
No, he literally had like 8 years at
Like,
college.
literally had, like, 8
Literally
years at college.
A decade.
All right.
That man is a seasoned vet. 49ers. We got hurry it along. We already at 48 minutes.
All right. Big Niners. I got them 12-5.
Niners. I had him best record in the NFC. I had him 14-3.
I got them 13-4.
That's valid.
Yeah.
They're gonna go. They're getting at least 12 wins.
My notes with them is just all their names and man.
Yeah.
They've got some fucking names on that team, dude.
And
Yeah,
then
they-
you look at the secondary, and you're like, oh my god, don't throw the ball. Like, did you see? Nobody was talking about it last year, but like, you know, everybody had 100 on them, 100 yards. Every wide receiver 1 and 2 had 100 yards on them in the playoffs,
Yeah.
and like even leading on to the playoffs. Like, they can't guard anybody in the air.
Yeah. I think the thing about them though is that they play really good ball control football.
Yeah,
They run the ball well. They don't ask too much of their quarterback. I can go out there and play quarterback from them and put up 21 points.
guess who their kick returner is?
Who's that?
Your favorite Baltimore wide receiver ever.
My favorite ever.
Your favorite ever. If I say the name, you're gonna be like, "That's nasty."
You not Boykin is
Nope.
with the Steelers.
You're not even gonna guess.
Tell us.
Who?
Willie Snead.
They got him returning kicks.
Yes, bro. He's the starter on their depth chart right now.
That's nasty.
Okay.
Hey, shout
I
out Willie
knew
Snead.
you was gonna say that.
He held us down in the down bad receiver
That
days.
was back when it was him and Hollywood. Him, Hollywood, Prochet,
He made some
Duvernay.
plays for us though.
Listen, Willie Snead, you was holding it down. You was there when Lamar was getting out the gutters. He had to carry that rock like 15 times a game, but you was there for them 3 targets and you caught them. Respect.
Man, their D line is nasty, dog.
They're front 7.
Yeah. Long story short, they in an easy conference. It's no real serious competition in the division for them.
Their secondary scares me, because if you look at the Seahawks, the Eagles, the Cowboys, all 3 have good O lines too. So it's like, I'm not gonna say like, okay, their defense is gonna go to work, their front 7 is gonna go to work, but like they're so suspect in the back. Like DK, Lockett, and Jason, who's gonna match up against them? They have, and then the Cowboys got Brandon Cook, CD, who's gonna match up against them? Eagles.
I'm looking at Deshaun.
He said
pause. He said pause.
Oh man, and then also they don't have a kicker right now because Jake Moody is hurt. That's crazy. They drafted him too.
Kicker's
from
like a
Michigan.
dime a dozen.
There was so many kicker trades today. I knew we was gonna trade. I knew we was gonna trade. What's his name? Nick Folk to the Titans today.
Nick Folk been there for like a decade.
You know his field goal percentage last year. Guess
100%.
90
Okay.
from inside 50.
Y'all trading them.
Didn't y'all
Oh no, we drafted a rookie.
Yeah, they drafted
from
a
Maryland.
You saw how that worked out for the Browns.
I saw how that worked out for us.
The Browns are also the Browns.
Yeah, the
True.
Browns are the Browns. But Ryland got a
Let's be real.
Ryland
Browns
got
playing
a
down there
boot.
for it.
Like that guy, he has a boot. We got a rookie punter and kicker that we both drafted this year in the 4th.
All right, bet. Next division.
Yep, let's go south.
We gonna start with the Tank Bowl competitors.
Tank Bowl competitors.
The Bucks,
Who you going
man.
first?
The
Bucks?
Shout out to the Bucks.
Shout out
Tank
to the
Bowl
Bucks.
competitors. Big Baker about to lead them to the next #1 overall pick. You know, get Caleb to the NFC no matter the cost. I got him going 1-16.
You have him going 1-16?
I got them going 3-14.
I had 5-12. I don't know how that happened. I had the Falcons with a worse record, which is crazy because I think the Falcons are gonna have a good season. I don't know
Good season by what standards?
in the NFC.
We'll get to them.
Because, 7 wins in the NFC can get you in the playoffs, depending on the division you win.
I
In
lied.
this division,
I got him going 2-15.
2-15. All right.
2-15. I think they're tanking. It's no way you're gonna sit there and tell me realistically that you're gonna try to run with Baker and Kyle Trask and see if you can compete for a championship. It's time for turnover. You got your
Trask with the Gator chomp in Florida.
You got your Super Bowl with Brady. It's time to shut it down. Mike Evans is getting old. Chris Godwin coming off ACL. It's time to shut it down. Get that turnover going. Flip over the defense. Top Bowles. Get them out of there. Get an actual real coach in there, and see what you can make happen. After
They're not going to get Caleb. They're not going to.
Hey, Drake May is right there too.
Yeah, Drake May is going to. Yeah, they're not going to out-tank the Cardinals. That's impossible.
Drake May is right there too, but you got to get somebody else in there that's going to actually, try to win you some games, and you got to rebuild.
We might see 2 rookie quarterbacks in this division, like we've seen in the AFC South next year, because we might. If Desmond Ridder doesn't perform, they're drafting the 3rd best quarterback.
I like Ridder.
I liked him in Cincy, but I'm gonna have to see what he is in the NFL.
Y'all got anything else to say about the Bucks?
No,
Other than they gonna suck?
pretty much
I mean,
summarized it.
hey,
Free Mike
Antoine
Evans.
Winfield,
Yeah,
come to the Patriots, bro.
Hey man,
Antoine Winfield, bro, come to the Patriots. Vita Vea, we do need a nose tackle. Come to the Patriots.
Mike Evans, if you want to come win another ring,
Mike
If you want
Evans.
to win a ring,
hit that
come
man
to the
EDC
Ravens.
line.
How much help does Lamar need?
All of
Everything. Everything.
He
How much-
needs his back pay. That man's back hurts from carrying this franchise.
Hey, man.
Give him his back pay. All the receivers.
Y'all got Zay, y'all got Odell,
It's not enough.
y'all got Bateman.
We
not
got
enough.
like a 30-year-old Odell. That don't count.
31 with no ankles.
He got no ACLs in his legs.
None. No ankles, no knees.
He said the doctors told him when he was about to go play Super Bowl, he had no
cartilage.
ACL. There was no cartilage. That's crazy.
I got jelly knees, Dobbins. Eddie,
Hey, chill off my man. He about to carry my fantasy team now that JT sold me.
That guy's
Jelly knees is good. I can't even lie. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, bet. Next up, Panthers. How we feel about number 1 overall Bryce Young?
Bryce Young.
I got him 5 too.
But their O line is massively underperforming
Their
right now.
And it's weird because they got really good pieces on the O line. Shout out my man Bozeman. You be holding it down. I know them other niggas is trash.
Which is crazy because I had him going 8 wins. I don't know how.
How'd you end up at 8 for them?
Let me see who I had him beating.
I
had him beating the Texans, the Falcons, the Saints once, I had him beating the Bears once. I had him beating
the Bucks.
No, I don't have them beating the Titans away. No, that's crazy.
Bucks.
So 7. Oh yeah, beating the Bucks. They're not gonna sweep the Falcons.
I think they sweep the Bucks.
Yeah, I had him. Did I have him sweeping the Bucks? I had him sweeping the Bucks. Yeah, I had him sweeping the Bucks, and I had him beating Green Bay. I don't know if that's happening anymore because like after I made this before the preseason. Their O line is massively underperforming. So
yeah, they got so many good pieces and they're just not performing.
I have them 5-12. Yeah.
I also think that they're not really committed to the run game like they should be.
I feel like they will be.
If you got Miles Sanders as your number 1, you can't be committed to the run.
Miles Sanders, Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba don't do it for me.
Is Foreman still there?
No.
He's in Chicago, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, their receiver core also, while it's an improvement technically, DJ Moore's gone, and DJ Moore did a lot of heavy lifting for that wide receiver core previously.
He did.
DJ Chark is already hurt. Yeah, shout out Adam Thielen. He old as shit, but he's still out there handling business.
Yeah, facts.
I like Jonathan Mingo, but I don't know if he's ready.
Yeah. It is a lot to ask.
Hayden Hurst has always been overrated to me.
I don't even think people rate him anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bias against my mans.
Fuck that nigga.
What did he do other than be worse than Mandrews?
Be significantly worse than Andrews.
Exactly.
Hey, Mandrews is tight end 2 right now.
You know what he did? He made it so we did not draft Calvin Ridley in 2018. That's what he did.
The way y'all used to draft wide receivers, y'all wasn't gonna go for Ridley, bro.
Man, he's not wrong.
He
is very not wrong.
I don't want to hear that.
Y'all wasn't gonna go for no Ridley, man. Ridley is gonna be nice.
Ridley's gonna be so nice. We gonna
go.
I'm not gonna lie. That AFC episode might be 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours long,
so
bro.
gonna be good.
Hey.
The AFC. I feel like this is the best division since I've started watching football. Easy, the best conference.
All right.
Falcons.
I like Ritter. I got Falcons going 7-10. I got Falcons going 7-10. I like Ritter. I really like Bijan and Algier as a combo. Even if Ritter underperforms, I think you can just hand the ball off and they're going to carry you. Offensive line is good. Outside of Drake London,
Kyle Pitts, who they're not going to use.
Yeah, they're not going to use Kyle Pitts. If I'm them, I'm trading Kyle Pitts, and I'm trying to see if I can get some more actual wide receivers.
No, them drafting him 4th overall and then like being set on not using him will forever blow me.
It's like they go out of their way.
Who's their coach again? Who's their head coach? Arthur Smith, right?
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you, Arthur Smith. I drafted that nigga Pitts 2 years back to back, last year and the rookie year, and you sold me both times. You're a whore.
Nah, he really like. What is his problem? Because
Like,
when he had Jonnu, and he just got Jonnu back from us, like he got him for like a 6th rounder or something.
They don't like tight ends. That's the only thing I can.
He was using Jonnu was one of the best in the league when he was a coordinator.
Bruh,
So I was like, what is his issue with Pitts? Is my problem. Like,
I don't know.
What does he have against Pitts?
You got a tight end that's basically just a wide receiver.
Broken.
He's a cheap.
He can block. He can do anything a tight end can do.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But yeah, I got him 7-10. I like their offensive pieces.
Yeah, I like the O line too.
Even if Ritter's not the guy, You got the O-line and you got the backs to be able to carry you. Algier proved he's a 1,000-yard back. They still got Cordero, right?
Yeah, they got.
You still got Cordero, so you 3 deep at running back. So even if he's not the guy,
Bijan's gonna be a wide receiver running back hybrid.
Bijan's gonna.
He's running. He's lining up outside.
He's gonna be a monster.
Now, I'm one of those guys. I don't put a lot of stock in. I mean, a great running back is a great running back, but a great running back I don't put in as much stock into as a great receiver or a great quarterback. Right?
He's gonna be all of them. He's gonna be a receiver. He's lining up outside. Like he literally lines up outside in practice.
Okay.
It's crazy. He's getting 300 touches.
Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, but I still got him winning 5.
I mean, I don't know. You gotta respect backs. Like you gotta respect like them dominant backs.
No.
Like
because a dominant back is different from a great back.
Yeah, he's gonna be a dominant back.
If he's dominant,
even if he's just great, if you have a combo of him and Algier, that's
Algier,
2 great backs.
Yeah, 2,000-yard backs. Easy.
That's 2,000-yard backs.
Because if they got Bijan lining up outside, he might get like 1,800 yards, like in scrimmage total, which is crazy.
You think he gets that close to 2? You think he gets 2?
That's guessing it, like 1,500. But he can get to 2 eventually.
Yeah. Shout out to their offense. Defensively, I think they got a lot better too. You trade for Okuda, even though he's hurt.
Yeah, he's
a decent amount of time.
He's hurt for like a while, right?
He's hurt right now.
Yeah, he got hurt.
I
think in training camp. I think.
Well, you still got. You still got AJ Terrell. I think AJ Terrell's top 5.
AJ Terrell is great.
You got.
They say he might
Campbell
be able
now.
to play in the first few weeks.
You got Calais Campbell now.
Yeah.
Bud Dupree.
Jesse Bates
is there, so you got pieces. They still got Trey Flowers behind Okuda.
Yeah.
I like Trey Flowers. So I think they got pieces on that D-line to be good.
I like their O-line.
They got the best kicker name in the league. Shout out that man, Koo.
Young Ho Koo, man.
Young
Ho Koo, man.
Put this in respect. It's Young Hui.
It's Quay?
Young Hui.
I thought it was Young Ho, too.
I thought it was Young Ho.
No, it's not pronounced Young Ho.
Oh, man. I can't say Young Ho Koo no more. Hey, Young Ho Koo, man.
Young Ho Koo.
Hey, Young Ho Koo,
But yeah,
man.
Hey, that Young Ho?
Cool, man.
He cool, man. But yeah, I see Falcons doing decent. I got them missing the playoffs still, but it'll be a good first starting year for
Ritter.
Yeah.
Do you think Ritter's the answer?
I think he'll be good enough. I think he's one of those quarterbacks where you have to have the pieces around him.
Mm-hmm.
He's never going to be the guy to carry a team.
It's probably a bridge quarterback at best.
I think you
when
can.
you say bridge, you mean like bridge to next year and then get
bridge,
Nix?
Bridge to whenever you can get a better quarterback.
Yeah, I think you ride out the rookie contract.
Okay.
And then you see where you are at the end of it.
Oh, you said tank for Archie?
Listen.
Tank for Archie is crazy. He's like 18.
He's not even starting.
No, Quinn Ewers is nice.
Yeah, man. But still, he got that name value.
Yeah, he got that name value.
That's besides, like, we gotta get you to watch college ball.
Bro, you gotta start watching college.
I'm a college casual, bro. I know.
Bro, this Sunday, LSU FSU. It's gonna be crazy. And then you got UNC, South Carolina on Saturday.
Look, it depends on if they on Hulu, because Hulu got live sports and I don't got cable.
Bro, you can find a stream. How long we been finding streams? Oh, my fault. We definitely don't be conducting these criminal activities.
We here at Agenda Season do not condone any type of
we
illegal
pay for cable. I pay for cable.
I definitely have Hulu Live Sports. I definitely have NFL Plus. We pay for our.
You got
our
NFL Plus?
I was already saying you rich, boy.
Nigga federal as fuck. I swear y'all feds. Oh my god.
He said, you what?
I'm getting Sunday ticket.
All right.
I'm gonna get NFL Network Plus.
NFL Plus.
NFL Plus, whatever it's
that
called.
doesn't do shit for you. That's just for preseason and all 22.
Hey, dog.
Wait, I thought you can watch some out-of-market games on NFL Plus.
That's just Sunday ticket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, NFL Plus is just all 22 and preseason games.
You got Verizon, right?
Yeah.
See if you.
Well, I got Verizon Internet. I got DirecTV cable.
Yeah.
Wait, if you got
Sunday
Verizon, is it home internet?
Yeah.
If you got the 1 gig, you can get it for free. Sunday ticket.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to explore that.
All right, bet Saints.
I forgot we still had the Saints. Saints. I
9
think
and 8.
Saints is gonna be good.
You think Saints?
Good? How good?
Like, let me see how good I had them.
I got Saints at 9 and 8. I do got them winning the
10-7.
division. 10-7 is good.
They have the easiest schedule in the league.
Yeah. I'm a Derek Carr believer.
I am too.
I am not.
Which is nasty, but I'm coming up my show. I am a Derek Carr believer.
I am a Derek Carr believer. It was not
Olave
his fault.
breakout season.
Shout out Olave. He's one of them ones.
This the second OSU nigga you shouted out today, and it's getting nasty.
Listen.
It's getting nasty.
Them niggas,
as a Michigan fan,
them
it's
niggas
getting
be
nasty.
cooking us, bruh.
It's
we
getting nasty.
we won last year though.
Y'all won the last 2 years.
But them niggas was cooking us before that.
Yeah.
And once they get in the league, I don't be holding nothing against them.
All right, that's fair.
If you nice once you get in the league, it is what it is.
Cause you do got Dobbins, and that's your
I
guy.
love JK.
You nasty, bro.
Bro, listen. I don't know what you want me to do. Once you get into the league, it is what it is.
No, my man's Nick. That hate lasts forever. Like
I can't do it.
He is a hater. Shout out my nigga Nick.
Look, I'm going off my playoff predictor because my playoff predictor was again before I did my research. I'm winning like 8 games, dog. I don't believe in Derek Carr. I don't believe in Derek Carr very much at all.
You don't
Even
like
if
their
you
defense?
don't believe in Derek Carr, they're very, very much deep at running back.
Yeah.
They got Jamo, Russian TD leader last year. Was he?
But I don't think he's not hitting that again. He's not hitting that again.
Nigga got the power of God and anime on his side.
Oh my god. Olave to 1. Michael Thomas. He's gonna be cool for the first 4 weeks and then miss the rest of the season.
Yeah, Slant Man.
A.T. Perry was cool last year.
Shout out Slant Man. Man.
Them slants really cooked his ankles forever.
Hey,
like,
man. Shout out. You know, Agent Slant. Man.
If he plant one more time on a 3-step slant, he is done.
he is good. Like he ruined his ankles for life on them slants. Was it worth it?
Didn't he have like the most yards in the season?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Or the most receptions or
But
something.
before,
Yeah, it was receptions.
Before we shout out Slant Man, let's also shout out the big stepper Alvin Kamara. Congratulations on your suspension. You know, we stomping niggas out always and forever. You know, keep it up, man. Keep it up. That's good work.
He got the bull nose ring. Sometimes you guys just beat a nigga.
That's good work, bro. That's good work. We like that.
I'm not mad at it.
We do not tolerate disrespect around here either.
You would take some Hill believer at tight end?
Hell no.
Hell no.
That nigga
Jimmy Graham was out here mossing niggas
last
week.
Shout out 36-year-old
Jimmy
Jimmy Graham out here mossing these little niggas.
Coming straight out of a CTE event.
Yes, sir.
You know, he had a seizure or something.
He had
like
a
that
he had a CTE event. Like he was wilding out on in NOLA.
But yeah,
but he backed the mossing niggas.
Yeah.
Foster Moreau. I guess they got kind of a good tight end group.
Again, even if offensively Derek Carr ain't it, you're deep at running back and your defense is gonna keep you in games.
Yeah.
I really like Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
I really like Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
I don't know about really like, but I respect his game.
And Tyrann Mathieu is still there. He's not what he used to be, but he's still a guy.
I'm just waiting for the Lattimore Mike Evans annual fight. That's all I'm waiting for.
Yes, sir. We love those.
All I'm waiting for. Saints Bucks. I'm there with the popcorn.
Listen,
bro.
we love a ghetto division.
That's all. I miss when DBs was feisty. Bro.
NFC South.
Now
you're one of the ghetto divisions in the
sassy,
NFC, and we
bro.
like that.
DBs used to fight.
They used
Hold
to
up,
fight,
before
bro.
we do that, don't do that. Cause shout out sassy Jalen Ramsey.
Shout out
sassy Jalen Ramsey was top 1.
Because he was sassy, but he was also like feisty. Like I miss when DBs.
Shout out
was,
Jalen
aggressive.
Ramsey versus Steve Smith Senior. We love that. We love that.
He said,
flashback.
Go ask him. Go ask him.
Shout out. I'm gonna miss Ramsey trade. Is gonna make me miss Ramsey DK, because that was fun. They hated each other.
Ramsey he loved hating people.
I like that as a corner. As a corner, I like that. I'm gonna have to start hating. I did kind of hate on him, but I'm gonna have to start hating more because he a Dolphin now, and I think low key the Dolphins got one of the best corners, secondaries in the league. Because I'm a big Cam Smith guy.
I'm big on the Dolphins this year, as long as Tua can stay healthy. But it's a big if. But
I think Tua's gonna stay healthy.
I'm high in the Dolphins.
But that's a conversation for next week.
All right, but you guys want to do how you think playoffs gonna break down?
We can do that after the AFC prediction.
Yeah, I think playoffs is another episode.
All right, bet. Want to list how we have
The division.
the conference breaking down as far as leading into the
I
playoffs?
have the Niners 1,
Yep.
Eagles 2,
Yep.
Lions 3, Saints 4 as the division winners. And I have the Seahawks 5, Cowboys 6, Packers 7.
All right. That's the same for you, Kenneth.
No, again, I told you I did my playoff predictions before my research. I gotta redo it.
Oh, bet. All right.
Because
For
it looks
me,
nasty.
for me, I got Eagles 1 seed. I got Niners 2, Vikings 3. Again, Saints as division winners. They 4. Seahawks 5, Cowboys 6, and Lions is gonna round it up as the 7th seed.
Okay. So I got Green Bay and you got
Lions.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Bet.
Say less.
Let me look at mine real quick, see how nasty it is.
How you make it before you did research?
Bro, don't ask me a question like that while we live.
Exposing the host.
Don't ask me that while we live, bro.
He ready to kick us out his crib.
Hey, man.
I mean, the studio.
Yeah, because we get money.
Yeah, you get money like that.
We definitely not broke.
Yeah. Men with nice office jobs and a lab for me. What you had it?
I had the Panthers making it
All right.
instead of the Saints.
All right.
Actually, it don't look too bad.
What's the
Niners,
breakdown?
Eagles, Vikings, Panthers, Cowboys, Lions. That's not too bad.
I don't like the Panthers, but I'm not mad at it. I just feel like they're like a couple pieces away, like especially like when it comes to wide receiver and the O line. We're gonna have to start talking about Ike Kwanu as a bust because he has been looking rough.
Bad.
He has been looking rough.
All right, bet.
All right.
Any parting words on a NFC?
Any news that y'all want to talk about?
Again, roster cut down day. Shout out to DoorDashers.
Shout out to
Amazon.
only having one quarterback on the roster, man.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Bill.
I know we hate them niggas, but shout out Malik Ham, City College alumni. He made the team here in Baltimore. So
All right.
shout out him, local.
Okay.
We like that. We like that.
We love to see a Baltimore City public school alumni make it into the league. You know what I'm saying?
I guess he went to City, but shout out to him.
We like local niggas.
Yeah, we root for our local niggas.
Plus, that Poly City beef, it's not a beef no more, so I don't got no
It's
problem.
not beef until like October.
It's not beef. It's a beatdown. All right, we lose.
Hey! They only like lead by 1. They won the last 10 years, but they only lead by like 1 game.
If they won the last decade, scoreboard, nigga. It's
Bro,
It's
I don't
up.
care about the scoreboard. Like the scoreboard says 163, 162. We right there.
All right,
That just means we was being down on them before we was born.
before you were born. What did you just
But
say?
like, but we gonna get back.
This nigga sound like the Browns fans that be like, well, we won before. The Super Bowl wasn't a thing back
the
then.
rivalry
Nah, bro.
nasty.
We at least like it's like dead even kind of. It's just been looking bad the
Them
last
niggas
couple
been
years.
spanking our shit. Pause.
We dead even
Yeah, it's
historically.
been nasty.
It's like, again, referencing basketball. The Celtics and the Lakers have like the same amount of titles. The Celtics won in the Jim Crow era, and the Lakers won like 5 in the past 2 decades.
That's valid.
Lakers up, in my opinion.
That's valid.
All right.
All
Good
right.
pod. Good pod.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for joining us in our first episode.
Next episode comes out next Wednesday.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking AFC, giving our predictions and breakdowns, and previewing the season, and doing a little college football wrap up because we got some good matchups this weekend.
Yes, sir.
I'll do
We
some,
back
I'll
this
do some
weekend,
college
man.
Research. I'll do some
My
college
boys at
research.
LSU back. You got your Michigan. Let's go, man.
I need a team, man.
Agenda
You gotta
season.
pick a team. Pick a team before the season. I've been watching, but I just picked last season.
Just find a player you like and pick a team that they
Yeah.
from.
That's how you end. That's how heartbreak happened.
That is.
It's always gonna be heartbreak, bro.
Because like you can pick USC and then Caleb leaves and you're fucked. Because Lincoln Riley and his defenses. I'm not gonna speak on USC right now because people say I'm a hater, but
All right, we chatting now.
all right,
All right. Good pod. Good pod.
all right. See y'all next week, man.
See y'all next week.